Attention, tornado watch.
The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 60, effective until 11 p.m. This watch includes the following counties: in Arkansas, Faulkner, Garland, Grant, Hot Spring, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Perry, Prairie, Pulaski, Saline, and White. Remember, a tornado watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
This is W5RHS repeater.
The time is 3:30 p.m.
W5RHS repeater. Tornado watch. This is W5RHS repeater. Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Prairie County and central Arkansas, central Lone Oak County and central Arkansas, southeastern Pulaski County and central Arkansas until 5:45 p.m. At 5:07 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Kiel, or 13 miles southwest of Lone Oak, moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. An additional strong storm was located near Carlisle and may also be capable of large hail. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Lone Oak, Carlisle, Kiel, Barrettsville, Thurman, McCreener, Prairie Center, Sizemore, Estes, Meadow, Toltec Mountain State Park, Scott, Beavis Corner, Streeton, Breedlow Corner, Toltec, Hickory Plains, Center Point, Pettis, Fairview in Lone Oak County. This includes Interstate 40 between mile markers 170 and 192.
This is W5RHS repeater. Attention, severe thunderstorm warning.
The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Cleveland County in southeastern Arkansas, Grant County in central Arkansas, central Dallas County in southwestern Arkansas, northwestern Jefferson County in southeastern Arkansas, southeastern Saline County in central Arkansas, southeastern Hot Spring County in southwestern Arkansas until 6 p.m. At 5:11 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Carthage, or 16 miles north of Fordyce, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Pine Bluff, Sheridan, Whitehall, Redfield, Leola, Sparkman, Carthage, Plattsville, Cane Creek, Jenkins Ferry State Park, East End, Orion, Dogwood, Lamont, Pine Bluff Arsenal, Warburton, Field, Sulphur Springs, Belfast, Ames. This includes Interstate 530 between mile markers 12 and 13, and between mile markers 17 and 40.
This is W5RHS repeater.
This is KG5RON. Just information, the National Weather Service in Little Rock's issued severe thunderstorm warning effective until 6 p.m. for northwestern Cleveland, for Grant County, for central Dallas County, northwestern Jefferson County, southeastern Saline County, and southeastern Hot Spring County. That's a severe thunderstorm warning effective from now until 6 p.m. 511 radar indicates severe thunderstorm near Carthage at 16 miles north of Fordyce, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. KG5RON. This KG5RON, we have information about a severe thunderstorm warning till 5:45 for northwestern Prairie, central Lono County, and southeastern Pulaski County. That's till 5:45, severe thunderstorm warning. We're seeing a little bit of what they call a convergence here just north of Carlisle, where you got winds that are going away from the radar and winds that are going towards it. So that shows that there's a rotating updraft there. As of right now, the Weather Bureau, wanted everybody to know about it, and they're just saying just keep a close watch on it. They might have to issue a further warning on that storm, but that is also a severe thunderstorm warning. KG5RON. Okay, it's KG5RON in reference to that severe thunderstorm warning till 5:45 I just told you about. They've canceled the warning for Pulaski County, and they're continuing that severe thunderstorm warning till 5:45 for Lone Oak and Prairie. KG5RON. This KG5RON information, there is a significant weather advisory in effect from now until 6 p.m. for southeastern Clark, southwestern Grant, and western Dallas counties, and also southeastern Hot Spring County. Significant weather advisory till 6. At 5:19, radar is tracking strong thunderstorm 7 miles east of Wheeling Springs, 18 miles south of Arkadelphia, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Nickel-size hail, wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour possible. No further, KG5RON. W5RHS. W5RHS, KG5RON. Kelly, are you monitoring? That's nothing. Heard KG5RON. KG5RON, just information. They've dropped the severe thunderstorm warning that was in effect for Hot Spring County. They're continuing the severe thunderstorm warning until 6 p.m. for Cleveland, Dallas, Grant, Jefferson, and extreme eastern Saline County. That'll probably include the East End area, okay? All right. I'm just reading what the National Weather Service is saying. They're talking about the Lone Oak County supercell is kicked out of a left mover. That means that the thunderstorm tends to anchor on, basically, and start turning left instead of northeast. It'll be doing probably more to the north. So they'll probably be putting another warning out for the Lone Oak County supercell. They do, they just did a severe thunderstorm warning effective till 6:15 for Lone Oak and Prairie County. KG5RON.
Time is 5:30 p.m.
W5RHS repeater.
This KG5RON information, they have a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 6:15 for folks up there in Monroe, Prairie, and Woodruff counties. That's severe thunderstorm warning till 6:15. And they're talking about they're issuing a storm warning for that one, a severe thunderstorm warning. They're talking about low-level convergence. That means winds coming into the bottom of the thunderstorm from different directions, and it is rotating aloft. That means the whole thunderstorm cloud up in the upper atmosphere is spinning like a top. So that's one you need to watch, okay, because anytime you get low-level convergence and rotating updraft and rotating storm aloft, that means the storm is spinning, and it could very easily put out a tornado, I should say. So nothing right now, tornado-wise, but they're saying severe thunderstorm warning, and the Weather Service put that in chat about the winds rotating and the such, so just pay close mind to this one. KG5RON. This KG5RON, just trying to update everybody on all the severe thunderstorms that we have going on here in the state. We just got something that came in on the chat. Let's check it out. Okay, let me just go through this one here. They're just saying they're continuing a severe thunderstorm warning until 5:45 for Woodruff County. For Woodruff County, they've issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:15 for Monroe, Prairie, and Woodruff counties. And then there's another severe thunderstorm warning effective till 5:45 for Lone Oak and Prairie County. So that's two different warnings on them. And let's see, they're continuing severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock for Cleveland, Dallas, Grant, Jefferson, and Saline County. That'll be extreme eastern Saline County around the East End area. And there's another small little thunderstorm that's popped up there. So they'll East End and area there, but eastern Saline County will be affected by that here very, very shortly. And let's just see what else we have on the radar. Okay, we do have another thunderstorm, a severe thunderstorm that's just popped up evidently, and they just issued a warning on it until 6 o'clock for, let's see, northeastern Hempstead County and northwestern Nevada County. Severe thunderstorm located near Blevins, and that's about 10 miles north of Hope, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour. Right. Okay, this KG5RON have another severe thunderstorm warning for extreme southwestern Arkansas. Let's see here. Well, okay, the part of that warning has been expired, but okay. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect till 5:45 for southeastern Little River, Hempstead, southeastern severe and southeastern Howard counties. Severe thunderstorms located 7 miles east of Ashdown, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. And about maybe 10 minutes ago, that cell had 2 3/4 inch sized hail. That's almost baseball size. No further. KG5RON. Right quick, I do need to jump back and mention there is a severe thunderstorm warning here in the central part of the state, effective. Let's see here, effective, they're coming out pretty quick here, these warnings are. Let's see, let me see, I believe that'll be expiring here at about 6 o'clock. Let's see, I can't get it to come up. Anyway, yeah, severe thunderstorm warning, effective till 6 o'clock for Grant and Dallas, Jefferson, Saline, and Hot Spring County and Cleveland County. And there is a severe thunderstorm right now just north of Sheridan. And looking at the hail marker on it, it shows 2-inch hail. So that's pretty good sized hail there, and it shows it just to the north of Sheridan, moving up towards, say, like East End and Woodson and Wrightsville. No further. KG5RON. Appreciate that, Kelly. KG5RON. Are you awake? Barely. Yeah, copy that, copy that. This appears to be the heaviest storm right now in the state, just north of Sheridan, 2-inch hail. Guess it's coming up this way. Yeah, Yeah, copy that. We're getting a linear line of storms that's forming basically from northeast Arkansas down through Texarkana, and that is immediately right along the line a warm front that's coming back up. That's one of the characteristics of a warm front. Once a cold front comes through and the air behind it warms up enough, usually there's not enough low pressure to push the front further, so that it turns and stalls out and it comes backwards as a warm front. That's a focal point for rain and or storms. Okay.
Carry on, let me get situated. 75 range of the station. Go ahead.
East end, and I'll have rolling thunder, probably pretty much following up 167 to the south of me a few miles, and looks like it's going to pass on to the east behind me.
Exactly, yeah, that's that severe thunderstorm I was just talking about. It's got about 2-inch hail. There says a 100% chance of 2-inch hail. So I would say it's got hail in it. Hail core in that severe thunderstorm is just about maybe 10 or 5 miles, 7 miles due south of East End. It'll be going towards Woodson and Wrightsville, but you'll probably hear some thunder and see some lightning and heavy rain for sure.
Just slightly overcast where I am, and here is pretty still, and it's warm and humid.
Yeah, a lot of times folks don't realize that, they say, the wind gets calm before it storms, and the reason it's calm is because the wind is not blowing along the Earth's surface. It's being pulled up into the thunderstorm. So you're not going to feel that wind across the surface. You're not feeling any wind because most of it's getting sucked up into the storms.
I face to the north, so I can't really see the thunderstorm, but it's almost due south of me now.
Yeah, copy that. It certainly is just due south of you there. Anyway, let's just see real quick. They're issuing a significant weather advisory for northwestern Marion and northwestern Baxter counties till 6:30. Yeah, and apparently there is a tornado warning up in the northeastern part of the state. Southeastern Poinsett, western Mississippi, and southwestern Lauderdale counties in West Tennessee until 6:30. Doppler radar indicates severe thunderstorm producing a tornado near Tyronza, moving northeast at 40 miles an hour, and that's up in northeastern Arkansas, almost be moving toward the Osceola and Blytheville area. No further, KG5RON.
Pin Savannah, pin 5 MSA.
Yeah, go ahead, N5 MSA, KG5RON.
I'm just mashing your taters, Ron. There's always that one guy, you could have a tornado on the ground, and spotters would be calling out its position, and right in the middle of it, that one guy would key up and go, this is so-and-so, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, copy that. It always happens.
Yeah, I remember one night we had a bad one going on. It was more than an inch an hour rain, and one guy got on there and referred to using on a scale, he was using a count on a flat rock as a way to measure the rainfall.
Yeah, copy that, and I can only imagine typing that into the National Weather Service chat.
Yeah, I think that was before we had all that.
Copy that. Well, and we could just say, well, it was a cattle farmer. They called it in on the ham, and, we thought we'd pass it along. Okay, the Weather Service just put a little update. They said the low-level rotation is beginning to increase with the storm that's in Prairie County.
5 OGB, KL55TD.
Ron, I'm going to get listening mode and carry on, man. Just wanted to say hello to you. Been a while. N5MSA.
Okay, you take it easy here, and just checking again on the what they just said on the weather service there. They said low-level rotation beginning to increase with the storm. It's in Prairie County, and I'm looking on our Doppler here, and it definitely shows some rotation in there. Just, I mean, within a mile or two south of Desart in that area there. So just wanted to put that out so folks in that area maybe can, if they're on the Interstate 30 or something, or not the 30, but the 40, or it's just a bit north of you there. So if you're out in that area, just keep that in mind, and we'll try to keep you advised. 73's KG5RON. I'll be monitoring.
It's W5RHS. I'm bringing 120s up into Skywarn mode. W5RHS on controller.
Warning. Central AR Skywarn. Net up. Skywarn. Net up.
Hey, Kelly, are you looking at GR level 3?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that cell just north of, northeast of Sheridan's got some pretty good sized hail in it, 2 1/4-inch hail. That's almost baseball size. That's heading into the Woodson area. It'll be affecting extreme eastern Saline County there, but Woodson and Wrightsville and probably Scott and everything like that, maybe even Sweet Home, need to take notice of that one.
Yeah, that would definitely ruin your...
Yeah, copy that. You must be moving around in the house because you kind of in and out of the repeater there. But anyway, I just thought I'd, mention that to you there. I didn't know if you were looking at the radar or not. But anyway, up there in, that Carlisle storm up in that area in Desart and everything, they're popping up. And it seems further up into the north and east you go, now we have 2 tornado warnings. One will be affecting up around Wynn and Parkin here very soon. Okay, they've canceled severe thunderstorm warning for Cleveland and Dallas County. They are, however, continuing the severe thunderstorm warning until 6 o'clock for Grant, Jefferson, and Saline County. Now, they're on here on the chat talking about the left-moving storm that's just south of Pulaski County is still very strong and heading toward the north, towards the east end, Iron Springs, Wrightsville, Woodson, and they said large hail is the primary threat with this storm. Okay, Kelly, real quick, KG5RON, look on that northern storm I was telling you about moving into the extreme eastern part of East End, and put it on the SRV, the storm radial velocity, at 1/2 degree tilt, and you kind of see that light green with that kind of a pinkish color there together?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that looks very interesting there, especially when you got the red moving up and to the right, and then the green is coming down and moving to the left right there together, and that's what I was looking at. Okay, it's KG5RON. Let's see, they've got significant weather advisory for Clark, Eastern Pike, Northwestern Dallas, Southwestern Garland, Southwestern Hot Spring, and Southeastern Montgomery County till 6:45. They're tracking a strong thunderstorm 7 miles southeast of Okolona, 11 miles north of Prescott, moving northeast at 40. Penny-sized hail and about 50-mile-an-hour winds are expected with the passing of this storm. No further, KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Hey, Ron, look on that. Go to the KNQA radar and go up that storm around Mark Tree. Look at that feature right there at Tyronza. That's on normal reflectivity 0.05. That's kind of wild looking.
Okay, how far is it from Centerville?
I'm talking about the one at Mark Tree, you know, Lepanto. It's the northeasternmost tornado warning. Use the radar KNQA.
Yeah, copy that. I'm looking at it. It's interesting there. It's got a lot of wind. That thing sure is spinning like a top, for sure.
Looks almost kind of like a backwards hook or an S right there.
Yeah, because, you know, you got to realize that these storms are spinning like a top, plus you got the front flank updraft and a downdraft in the front also, and then you got a rear flank updraft and downdraft, so you're going to have winds going up, down, and around.
There might be a little bit of a CC on it as well.
Yeah, copy that. I was looking at the correlation coefficient and a half a degree tilt. There's a lot of noise in there. You know, you very well easily could be just a downdraft from a thunderstorm blowing all the dust and stuff around up there, and that's what the correlation coefficient does. It doesn't pick up hail, rain, or anything to that effect. It picks up solid objects, you know, like trees and Grandma Moses' house, you know.
Exactly. I've watched the coverage with Mr. Spann the other day, or last night, a lot of it, when his house got hit. That was the most coefficient I've ever seen.
Yeah, copy that. I wished I'd thought about it. I could have made a copy of that radar image of it, you know, because it definitely had what they call a donut look. And that's a BWER. That's called a BWER, a bounded weak echo region. That's the actual eye of the tornado.
Yeah, that was some weird stuff. I'll be right back. I'm looking for something to drink. W5RHS.
5AIE here.
Yeah, go ahead, AIE, KG5RON.
Thunderstorm is now due east of me over East End. The winds are starting to fill in behind it now. Probably 10 to 15 mile an hour winds blowing at me now.
Yeah, copy that. And just about directly over Woodson, they've got 3 1/4 inch hail. That's baseball size.
Here's taking shelter, not staring at it, because I hate to get hit by one of those.
Skywarn, net up.
Yes, sir. Let me put it this way. That's large enough to kill you, okay? Because you got to realize it's falling down, plus it's also going at an angle because the storm is moving, so therefore, if you drop something out of a moving car, it's still going to continue forward as it's falling. And the fastest anything can fall free fall, that is, from anywhere way up is 125 miles an hour. So, you know, you got a thunderstorm pushing that thing. It might be hit you at 150 mile an hour. You know, you're talking about a baseball hitting you that fast. It's going to hurt.
And I just wanted to relay the conditions here. They're pretty minor, but it's always interesting just to follow what happens when one of these severe thunderheads pass by.
Yeah, copy that. I need to check the weather service here. I heard it ding at me. Okay, now they're talking about, that's not in our area here. But I do want to talk to folks real quick about the severe thunderstorm that's in effect for Hempstead and Nevada County until 6:45. Got about another 45 minutes on this warning. There's a severe thunderstorm 7 miles southeast of Blevins near Prescott, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. And looking at it right now on radar, it appears it's going to be moving right on up through the Prescott area and right on up maybe toward Gurdon, Gum Springs, and maybe even into the Arkadelphia region. They're showing 2 1/4 inch hail right now, just pretty much due west of Prescott, and it is tracking northeast. No further, KG5RON. This KG5RON, they have canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Grant County. They are continuing severe thunderstorm warning for Lone Oak, Pulaski, and Saline County until 6:30. Severe thunderstorm warning. That's that cell over Woodson right now, tracking on off to the north and east. From what the marker says here now, 3 1/4 inch hail in that storm directly over Woodson right now in extreme southern Pulaski County. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, KG5RON, just getting information from the Weather Service. This is from the meteorologist in charge right now. He said the storm just south of Little Rock, that's the storm over, in the Wrightsville and Woodson area. It's moving towards Wrightsville right now. It's got a well-defined, what I was talking about a while ago, BWER. That's a bounded weak echo region aloft on the north side of this left-moving anticyclonic supercell. Now, this storm is likely capable of producing tennis ball to baseball-sized hail. Large destructive hail is moving in that general direction. So College Station and Scott are also in the direct path of that storm. So just to give you a heads up there, southern Pulaski County, this is a pretty good-sized cell. They've also issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective till 6:45 for Arkansas, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Monroe, and Prairie County. And also severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for Clark and Pike, P-I-K-E, Pike County, KG5RON.
Skywarn, zap up.
This KG5RON, just information, looking at the cell down in Nevada County, just west of Prescott. We've got 3-inch hail, and it's moving on off to the north and east. Here, let me see how fast real quick, pull the warning up. Still a severe thunderstorm warning effective till 6:45 for Hempstead and Nevada County, and it's moving northeast at 30 miles an hour, so very slow movement on that thunderstorm. And with the way it looks, more than likely getting some very, very heavy rain. Just taking a look down the line, it'll be coming up, coming up Interstate 30. It should be affecting, Gurdon and Curtis and Gum Springs and even Arkadelphia. Arkadelphia, you are not in this warning, but you're right on the fringe of it. So I would be paying close attention just in case they add you into the warning. KG5RON. And some updated information from the National Weather Service. That storm we were talking about down in Clark in Nevada County, they said that thunderstorm is capable of producing large destructive hail of tennis to baseball size. And they said the storm is moving almost directly over or along the I-30 corridor. So just giving you a heads up there a little bit early there, Arkadelphia. It's moving up this way. It's just a severe thunderstorm. KG5RON.
GFL monitor.
I didn't catch all the call letters. EFL, I believe it was. Go ahead.
So, Charlie 5 Golf Foxtrot. Lima Fred, you're in Arkadelphia. Checking in.
Oh, okay, Fred. Caught you there. Just trying to give you a heads up there. Just got a radar update. Man, oh man, that hail down there in Prescott is impressive. You're talking, baseball to even tennis ball sized hail down there right now. And it's tracking to the north and east. And it won't be long, say within, 30, 40 minutes, it could be affecting, say, Gum Springs and out in your neck of the woods there in Arkadelphia.
Ron, thanks for the heads up. KC5 GFL.
And one other thing real quick there, Fred, if anybody's out on I-30 or something heading south or southwest, towards Texarkana, and you're coming past Arkadelphia right now, you'll run into some more thunderstorm activity around Gum Springs, and you might encounter 1-inch hail. That is not the same cell. You'll come out of this one, and as soon as you come out of that one, maybe around Gurdon or something, then you'll be encountering the big boy. So it's kind of a big blob there, one storm up there between Gum Springs and Curtis, and then this one down in Prescott's got the over 3-inch hail in it. No further, KG5RON. All right, let's just try to catch up here. Oh, wait a minute, we just got an alert for something severe. Okay, they're talking about a new severe thunderstorm warning coming out for Prairie County, again near Barrettsville. They said the storm and the Jefferson County storms are developing hook echoes. So they said they will be watching them closely for any organization or low-level rotation in case they need to issue a tornado warning. And that is the severe thunderstorm warning out there for Prairie County near Barrettsville. And they said that storm and the storm in Jefferson County are developing hook echoes. So stay tuned, folks. Looks like they're getting a little fired up on us here. We'll keep you advised. KG5RON.
Skywarn, that up.
W5RHS, KG5RON.
Go ahead.
Okay, Kelly, look on the I-40 there, just east of Carlisle, between, say, Hazen and Carlisle, I-40. It looks awful suspicious.
Okay, let me look.
The KG5RON, they're continuing severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for Clark and Pike County.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to wrap up.
Copy that. Well, the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 7 o'clock for Lone Oak, Prairie, Pulaski, and White counties. That's severe thunderstorm warning. And let's see here. At 6:12, severe thunderstorm located over Scott, 8 miles southeast of downtown Little Rock, moving northeast at 45. 2-inch hail. Our wind gusts are possible. KG5RON. Okay, and W5RHS, it's KG5RON. Also look down there just to the northeast of Pine Bluff, just below Sherrill. Also on your velocity, I would say probably on your SRV, half a degree.
where I just was.
Yeah, copy that. And you know as well as I do down in that area, there's not too many hills or anything. So, yeah, we're going to get some convergent winds down there. And I tell you what, boy, it's getting more wound up by the second here, it looks like. This KG5 RON, just some information. Still have a severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for central Hempstead and northwestern Nevada counties with a severe thunderstorm with extremely large hail, and they're extending that warning on out to just south of Arkadelphia. I mean, just right on the cusp of it. Still severe thunderstorm warnings still in effect till 6:45 for central Clark and southeastern Pike County. And I'm looking at this on radar showing the hail. Usually the colors run from green to yellow to orange to red to purple. Well, we have white in the middle of this thunderstorm. That means there's large hail, and I'm talking big-time hail, just to the north and east of Prescott right now, moving just a little bit south of I-30. So if you're heading up anywhere in that direction there, keep that advised. I'm looking down the line at Girton, Curtis, Gum Springs, and possibly Arkadelphia being affected here within the next hour. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Ron, if you would go back to that Jefferson County storm, go to the reflectivity 1.5 and look.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. That's a hook. There's no doubt. And I'm really concerned about that red at the very bottom, just southwest of Alzheimer, that red, quote-unquote, round ball. That might be debris. Let me look at the CC on it real quick. Well, let's see that updated here just kind of recently. Gosh, man, I tell you, I don't want to call that, but it sure looks very, you know what I am going to call it, Kelly, that's a tornado. If you look at your base velocity, 1/2 degree tilt right over Alzheimer.
Yeah, I see the coupler.
I haven't heard anything from anybody down in that general vicinity. If anybody's in the Alzheimer area or Wabaseka or up even toward Humphrey or even toward Stuttgart, you're right in the middle of this, in this warning here, and I'm just giving you a heads up. It's only a severe thunderstorm warning as of right now, but they did make a mention of it here a while ago on the chat talking about the rotation and the such, talking about, what Jefferson County and the such both developing hook echoes, and they don't do that unless they're rotating severely, and that's what I'm seeing right there.
You want to see it look even worse, look at the 1.8 on reflectivity.
I told you, I knew it, because when you see a storm that looks, well, they call it the screaming eagle. That's the main part of the storm. It's got wings out to the north and to the southeast and the such. It looks like wings, and the hook in the nose is the hook part. And that's classic rotating thunderstorms. I'm surprised they hadn't put out a warning yet. Now, to be honest, I really am surprised. My goodness, and the one up just north of DeVos Bluff. But look at it, the same setting that you have. I believe you have it on 1.8 on the base reflectivity. Look up there between DeVos Bluff and Desart, north of Hazen.
Yeah, they're starting to get ugly.
I'm going to head back over to my velocities there. Quite a bit of spinning in that thunderstorm around, say, Girton and everything like that. I don't see anything on the couplets or anything like that, but you know, one could easily spin up because that seems like I-30 is the boundary for where these things are firing up. I would say that warm front is basically from Texarkana up through, say, Malvern and on up into the, north and east part of the state.
I haven't seen white and reflectivity in a long time.
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, that shows the thunderstorm's probably up, I would say at least 60,000 feet. Let's see what it says, if I can get anything off of it here. A lot of times it'll tell you how far up the storm is. Oh, we got some more stuff coming out on chat here. Let's check real quick. They've canceled severe thunderstorm warning for Lone Oak and Prairie. They're continuing severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for Jackson, White, and Woodruff. Yeah, W5RHS, KG5RON. That storm cell down to the southwest of Gurdon. That white means that you got at least 3 1/4 to 3 1/2 inch hail. That's baseball to teacup size.
That will ruin your vehicle. I think I heard another station, W5RHS.
Sounds like somebody sitting on their microphone coming in up on the Malton repeater. Okay, they're going to be issuing a new severe thunderstorm warning coming out for Clark County. The storm is moving to the right of its previous location, storm motion, so it's still likely producing tennis ball to baseball sized hail. And that's a severe thunderstorm warning until 7:15 for Clark, Dallas, Hot Spring, and Washita counties. KG5RON. This KG5RON. Just information, the Weather Service is continuing the severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for Arkansas, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Monroe, Prairie counties. And then they're continuing a severe thunderstorm warning until 7 p.m. for Monroe, Prairie, and Woodruff counties. KG5RON.
The storms over on Jefferson County and that other one up above that, are they still showing hooks?
Well, the Jefferson County one still got a kind of a hook appendage there. The other one not so well defined. Looks like the Jefferson County one's tightening up a little bit. They're saying on chat the Jefferson County storm also appears to be supporting a very large hail core aloft. Destructive tennis ball to baseball size hail that's heading towards Humphrey and Stuttgart.
I hate hailstorms.
Skywarn, net up.
Copy that, KG5RON. And that severe thunderstorm down there, the one that's moving up on Humphrey out of Jefferson County, it just popped up a TBS on there. Let's see, maximum delta velocity of 72 knots and 30. So you got winds that are rotating around up there about 80, 90 miles an hour. So yeah, it's getting its act together, but it's still a very broad area of rotation.
Now then, looks like there's some golf ball size hail up there in Pulaski County too. W5RHS.
That evil on me, Ricky Bobby, AA5JC.
What was that you say there, John?
I said, don't you wish that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, AA5JC.
It's already there.
Okay.
Ron, that storm down around Arkadelphia, is it showing any more of them? Couplet starting to develop.
It's kind of muddled. I don't see too much happening right now there. Let me go over to my radio velocity. No, but it has, the whole storm has kind of turned a little bit more to the right, and it appears that Gum Springs and maybe even Arkadelphia is not going to be affected by it. In fact, they're not in the newest warning. It's kind of off to their south and east. It'll be moving on up towards, say, like Lono and Carthage and Princeton and Sparkman.
The time is 6:30 p.m.
W5RHS repeater.
Hey, Ron, that storm right there, just around Wheeling Springs, it's thinking about it.
Let me get down that area, Wheeling Springs. Okay, that's well, it's it's just right over Gurdon pretty much there. But let me look at Wheeling Springs on the velocities here and everything. You know what? There is a little bit of a mark there to the southeast of Wheeling Springs. It could be just, converging winds. We're getting some thunder here because my dog is letting me know about it. You got a storm report out of Gurdon saying they have hail. It's penny size. That's 3/4 of an inch. Now they're continuing severe thunderstorm warning until 6:45 for Clark County, and also continuing severe thunderstorm warning till 7:15 for Clark, Dallas, and Hot Spring and Ouachita County.
Skywarn, net up.
It's a lot smaller than it was a minute ago on that radar.
Yeah, copy that. We have to realize, when hail gets so big that the updraft cannot keep it up in the air, it falls to the ground, and then everything that's left is smaller than that can still be lofted in the air. So it might have a hail marker saying 3¼ inch hail, and then 10 minutes later, it'll say 1 inch hail, or less than 1 inch, because the fact that all the heavy stuff fell, it doesn't mean the storm isn't any weaker or anything. It's just the updraft couldn't lift up hail that large. Smaller hail, yes, it still can lift it up. So, you'll get a different reading on it. Usually, I would probably say at least inch hail. Okay, Kelly, if you can hang on here for a moment, I got to go get me something to drink, something to eat and everything like that, and I'll be back on here as quick as I can. I think my wife's getting ready to leave and go to a party, so I'm going to advise her of the weather.
When you get back, check the SRV down there at Wheeling Springs. It's starting to look interesting. W5RHS.
5 ODB. KI5 ITD.
SKG5RON back. We have a severe thunderstorm warning effective till 7:15 for Arkansas, Jefferson, Lone Oak, Monroe, and Prairie counties. Severe thunderstorm warning. And that new severe thunderstorm warning for that storm, it's moving towards Stuttgart, appears capable of producing golf ball-sized hail, according to the National Weather Service here on chat. So that's a severe thunderstorm warning till 7:15 for Arkansas, Jefferson, Lone Oak, and Monroe, and Prairie County. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
K5 AIE. KI5 ITD.
K5AIE, Mike here. How you doing?
This is Clifford Morgan. I heard you on the radio this afternoon with the explanation of the dynamics of the weather cells and fronts and everything. Very, very good explanation.
Actually, that's mostly Ron's explanation because he's the weatherman. He was an ex-radio station person, so he learned all about that. We got a major storm moving up I-30, so we're fairly clear for we're still in a
Sound kind of alike on the air. Karen and I were trying to figure out if that was you or not, but we decided it was. And I didn't have your call sign with me, and I couldn't remember it, so I got home and looked it up, and it's K5AIE, and lo and behold, it was you.
The main storm's past us, but another one's coming up this direction. Don't know what it's going to do yet. Anything happening up there around Morrilton?
A nice sunny afternoon. By the way, Mike, I'm talking to you on a handheld with a rubber duck type antenna. You know, Tony came up here and we put up a J-tube for me, and I found that this rubber duck thing can reach the Morrilton repeater with no sweat. So I am now relieved from being tethered to the J-pole antenna.
And next step up, of course, will be a crossband rig so that you can be off up in the woods anywhere with a handheld. And within a mile around your house or through crossband, you can reach anywhere in Arkansas. That'll be your next step, right?
If you'll walk me through it, the spirit's willing, but the mind is weak. So when I get in another learning mode, I'll remind you of that idea.
Google around on crossband radios. Basically, they're just dual-channel radio that will receive on one frequency and transmit on the other. Typically, in my case, I use 70 centimeters for my handheld that transmits out on 2-meter band and hits all the repeaters. And of course, it transmits back to my radio on 70 centimeters again. So I walk all through the woods here and all, and have full quieting anywhere I go.
Break.
Receives on one frequency and transmits on another.
This KG5RON, they are going to be issuing a tornado warning here, gentlemen. If you would please stand by. Have a tornado warning effective, until 7:30 for Arkansas, Monroe, and Prairie County. This severe thunderstorm is rotating, and it is right now over the city of Stuttgart. KG5RON.
23, Mike, and I'll get back with you when there's no other need for us to vacate the premises here. KI5, ITD, clear.
Skywarn, net up.
For K5AIE, I'm clear and monitoring.
W5RH, SKG5RON, Kelly, that rotation's just on top of Stuttgart. I was just getting ready to mention something about it, then they put the warning out.
Yeah, I see it. Wish there was people on Stuttgart listening.
Yeah, look up there north of Brinkley, just slightly north of Cotton Plant. Looks like we got a broad area of rotation there, too. Yeah, KG5RON, they've got a new severe thunderstorm warning out for White County till 7:30 in reference to those storms up there. They're putting a tornado warning. Oh, that's the one for Stuttgart area. Okay, never mind. Sorry. Thought I saw another one pop up.
I wonder if Josh, A5JC, is still listening. I was going to tell him that the 145-490 transmitter's off the air.
Okay, it's KG5RON. Weather Service is continuing severe thunderstorm warning until 7:15 for Dallas County. They have canceled severe thunderstorm warning for Clark, Hot Spring, and Ouachita counties. KG5RON.
Hey, Ron, I gotta step out of the room for a minute. We'll be back here. Okay? I'll be listening, but I gotta step out of the room. W5RHS.
Skywarn, net up.
Copy that, KG5RON. Just information. Weather Service is continuing severe thunderstorm warning till 7 o'clock for White County. They're canceling the severe thunderstorm warning for Jefferson and Lone Oak County. They canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for Lone Oak, Prairie, and Pulaski County. And let's see here. They're continuing severe thunderstorm warning for Arkansas, Monroe, and Prairie counties till 7:15. KG5RON. This is KG5. Just reiterating, we do have a tornado warning, and the National Weather Service has continued the tornado warning effective until 7:30 p.m. for Arkansas, Monroe, and Prairie County. 655 radar indicates severe thunderstorm is capable of producing a tornado located near Ulm, ULM. That's 7 miles east of Stuttgart, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. And there is a couplet showing up on velocities in that storm, so that concurs, and that goes right along with what I was seeing also. So there you go. Tornado warning effective till 7:30. The National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued severe thunderstorm warning effective till 7:45 for Cleveland, Dallas, Grant, and Jefferson counties here in Arkansas. Let's see, at 6:58, a severe thunderstorm located 8 miles east of Sparkman. That's 19 miles northwest of Fordyce, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. $half size hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts are possible. No further, KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Okay, the Weather Service is going to be issuing a tornado warning shortly here for Dallas County, and I'll get that out to you momentarily. They just put it out.
The time is 7 p.m.
W5RHS repeater.
This KG5RON. While waiting on that warning to be issued, they're saying they're going to be putting a tornado warning out for Dallas County. And if I'm not mistaken, there appears to be a couplet just to the west of Princeton. And this storm appears to be moving to the north and east, and we'll get all that information out to you here momentarily. Yes, it appears to be heading in the area of Princeton here within, say, the next 5 or 10 minutes. KG5RON. That's KG5RON. They have not put the tornado warning out as of yet for Dallas County. They just posted, however, on NWS chat that the Dallas County storm has a strong low-level rotation, and the hail size is likely at least 3 inches in diameter, and that's aloft. That's up in the air. It hadn't reached the ground yet. So they're saying baseball to teacup-size hail. That's destructive hail and a tornado are both likely with that storm. Okay, they're continuing the tornado warning we have in effect till 7:30 for Arkansas, Monroe, and Prairie County. 704, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Rowe or 9 miles south of Clarendon, moving east at 40. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Okay, this KG5RON. Information, the Weather Service has issued a tornado warning effective till 7:45 for northwestern Cleveland, southeastern Grant, central Dallas County, and also southwestern Jefferson County in central Arkansas, or I should say southeastern Arkansas. That's a tornado warning till 7:45. At 6:59, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located 10 miles east of Sparkman or 17 miles northwest of Fordyce, moving east at 45 miles per hour. And I am looking at my base velocity here on my GR Level 3 radar, and there is a very strong indication of a possible tornado there, just within a mile to the west of Princeton. Very, very bright couplet. So that's right in the middle of that warning. So folks in, say, Princeton, or maybe even Bunn, Arkansas, or even further down the line, Kedron, you need to keep advised of this severe weather that's happening. Let's see. And speaking of Princeton, they're saying a very strong circulation's been detected on radar on top of the town of Princeton. They can't tell if the radar's detecting debris with that circulation, but the gate-to-gate shear is at least 80 knots. Now, the correlation coefficient is low, but between hail and turbulence, it's hard to confirm debris. That's what I was telling you about moments ago. Please advise anybody in or near Princeton that confidence in a tornado is extremely high. This is KG5RON. Just information. Weather Service has issued a significant weather advisory for southeastern Independence for Jackson and south central Lawrence County until, 7:45. And basically, Doppler radar is tracking strong thunderstorm 7 miles south of Jacksonport, 8 miles southwest of Newport, moving northeast at 50. Nickel-sized hail, wind gusts 50 to 55 miles an hour are possible. KG5RON.
5JC. Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, go ahead, Josh.
Hey, our net's not up on this end. Let me send the tones real quick from here. Remember this problem. Hang on. Disregard. Something's wrong with it. Carry on. AA5JC.
Hey, Josh. KG5RON information. They've canceled the tornado warning for Arkansas Prairie counties. They're continuing the tornado warning until 7:30 for Monroe County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Holly Grove, 9 miles southeast of Clarendon, moving northeast at 50 miles an hour. KG5RON, just information. They still have a tornado warning effective till 7:45 for Cleveland, Grant, and Dallas and Jefferson counties. We do have a tornado warning for that area until 7:45. And the Weather Service, their wording in the post a while ago was basically their confidence in a tornado near Princeton in Dallas County down there is extremely high. No further, KG5RON. Wait further here. We have Dallas County circulation is weakened. They have not received any reports of damage so far, so new severe thunderstorm warnings coming out for Camden and downwind area there shortly. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
This KG5RON, just information. They're continuing the tornado warning for Monroe County until 7:30. Radar is indicating a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Holly Grove, which is 11 miles southeast of Clarendon, moving east at 40 miles an hour. And they have just issued, or I should say, just canceled a severe thunderstorm warning for Monroe and Woodruff counties. KG5RON.
5 ODB, KI5ITD.
Skywarn, net up.
ODB. Guys, there's a weather net up. AA5JC.
Make sure you knew that there was weather in your area. KI5ITD. Talk to you later. Clear. K5DBC on crossband.
This KG5RON, a National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning effective until 8 p.m. for Bradley, Calhoun, Cleveland, Dallas, and Ouachita counties. That's a tornado warning until 8 p.m. 724 radars indicating severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 10 miles west of Hampton, moving east at 45 miles per hour. KG5RON. This KG5RON just going to run over the tornado warnings that we have in the central part of the state. We do have a tornado warning still in effect until 7:45, about another, say, 10 to 15 minutes, something to that effect, for northwestern Cleveland, southeastern Grant, and northeastern Dallas County, and also southwestern Jefferson County. Severe thunderstorm capable of putting out a tornado located, well, a few minutes ago it was north of Fordyce, but it's moving east at 50 miles per hour. And right now, let's see, let me drop that. And the heaviest part of that storm right now is just to the east of Bunn, Arkansas, just to the east of Bunn, Arkansas. And Grant County, this will be affecting around the Grapevine area and Kedron and around Faith, and possibly even on up towards Pine Bluff here shortly. They do have 2 3/4 inch hail in this cell. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
This KG5RON, Weather Service is continuing the tornado warning till 7:45 for Cleveland, Dallas, Grant, and Jefferson County. At 7:29, radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Rison, moving east at 40. KG5RON. Okay, just an update on the tornado warning that was down in the Dallas and Bradley and Calhoun and Cleveland County area. Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Dallas County. They're continuing the tornado warning until 8 o'clock for Bradley, Calhoun, Cleveland, and Ouachita counties. And let's see here, 732 radars indicating a possible, a severe thunderstorm that could produce a tornado near Hampton, moving east at 40. And also the Weather Service has just now issued a tornado warning effective until 8:15 for Arkansas, Cleveland, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. 734 radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Kedron or near Rison, moving northeast at 45 miles an hour. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
This KG5RON, just an update on the tornado warning that was going on in Ouachita County. They've canceled the tornado warning for Ouachita County, and the Weather Service is continuing the tornado warning until 8 o'clock for Bradley, Calhoun, and Cleveland County. 7:40 p.m. radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near Hampton, moving east at 40 miles an hour. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
KG5RON, W5RHS.
Yeah, go ahead, Kelly.
What's it look like to you down there, Jefferson County, around that Faith storm? That was the strongest rotation that a lot of people have seen so far.
Yeah, copy that. Very broad area of rotation there. Really showing up brightly, within a mile south of Faith, in between Kedron and Faith, close to Faith. This thing's tracking on off to the north and the east. Don't know if it's on the ground. It's kind of, like I said, a very broad area of rotation. But it looks like it's kind of tracking towards Moscow and Tamo and Baramida here pretty quick, too.
RON, K5DBT.
Yeah, go ahead, K5DBT.
I'm hearing tornado sirens in northeast Grant County. You got anything up here? Kilo 5, Delta Bravo Charlie.
Okay, let me get back over to where I can take a quick look here. Negative, I don't see anything in the Grant County area. I'm not sure why they're going off up there. I don't know why, but just to the south and east of Grant County there, got something that appears to be going on over in Jefferson County. It might have been for the southeastern part of Grant County, but it's already crossed the county line.
Skywarn, net up.
Roger that, I appreciate it. I could hear the sirens, I wasn't sure what was going on.
Yeah, copy that. Had a tornadic cell. Might be a couple of them there just to your east or southeast there over in Jefferson County. I'm watching one down around Faith and moving something, an area of interest to the west of Whitehall and due west of Pine Bluff, too. So we'll have to keep a close watch on it for sure. This KG5RON from the National Weather Service, the guy that puts the warning out, is saying the southern Jefferson County storm has 50-knot wind inflow and a persistent rotation. He says, again, no radar confirmation of a tornado yet, but confidence is very high in that signature. They have 50-knot winds that are flowing inbound, and just about 60 mile-an-hour winds rushing up into the updraft. So they said that's pretty crazy strong for inflow winds. They said, we'll let you know if we confirm anything on radar or by spotter. And please let them know if you see or hear anything as well. They are continuing the tornado warning until 8:15 for Arkansas, Cleveland, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties. KG5RON. W5RHS, KG5RON.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm looking at very strong couplet just right on top of Kinsman. Go ahead.
Yeah, copy that. Well, I'm on the storm radio velocity 1/2 a degree tilt, just south of Faith there. It's very impressive. And I was looking at a little activity due west of Pine Bluff even. So I don't know if they've got a small one that might be rotating around this other one that's spinning. I couldn't tell you, but I just thought I'd give everybody, say, in between Whitehall and Pine Bluff a heads up, just in on the safe side. But that one east of Faith right now is very pronounced.
Oh, yes, that couplet is extremely, very strong. around Faith and what's that other city below it?
Yeah, Faith, and then the other county, it's past Kedron now, or Kedron. It's past there now, but yeah, it's still got its act together. And you know, and what's interesting is these storms begin rotating in the southern part of the state. They are south of I-30. You know, and once they get up, you know, east and south and east of I-30, they start really spinning up. So what that tells me, that they're spinning up right on that warm front. I would bet you anything the warm front is kind of stalled out a little bit there. Some basically from wind down to like Forest City and on back to southeast of Little Rock and all the way to Texarkana. That's about where the warm front is, and that's where these things are firing up.
Is that one we're looking at? Is that the one that's fixing to go over Tamo?
Skywarn, net up.
Well, let's see here. Let me get my county names on. You mean the one that's in, you know, northeastern Calhoun County?
One of those that are warned, they said they mentioned it was coming towards Tamo. I'm listening to about 3 different sources here.
Okay. Oh, well, you're talking about the other tornadic storm up there. I mean, like, say, 6-7 miles, something like that, due south of Pine Bluff right now. And it's tracking on off to the east and northeast there. So Moscow will be affected, and that's just up the road from Tamo. Just up the road, I would guess, from the old, you know, Cummins, you know, Department of Corrections down there, and I don't know if they're still in Grady or not, but yeah, it's that storm.
Yeah, that's a very prominent couplet. W5, RHS.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, it's kind of neat to hear Santa Claus in the middle of, you know, April or May, or March, I should say. He was on a little bit earlier, ho-ho-hoing and never identifying, so I guess he's a troll or something.
Now, they say it takes all kinds, but I disagree. Anyway, man, that couplet's intense. That one south of Pine Bluff, Jefferson County.
Yeah, copy that. I wouldn't doubt that, you know, I don't see anything right now. It's like a couplet on the base reflectivity gets kind of muddled, you know, when the weather radar is shooting through the main parts of the cloud. It gets kind of, you know, weird down there, you know, past on the other side of it. But I still see a definite hook, and I mean, I don't know. There might be a debris ball on there. I see some inflow winds going into this thing, so very well could be something there.
I just sent you a picture of a couplet. So if you have time to glance at your Facebook Messenger.
Okay, yeah, that's one up there moving out of, well, yeah, it's up north of Friendship. I was sitting there looking at it. When did that just come out? Just now?
Yeah, just now. I took the picture about 10 seconds before I talked to you.
KG5RON for ID. The couplet down in the Jefferson County region there south of Pine Bluff has just crossed over Highway 15 south. Well, we'll go ahead and put this warning out also, because I'm not sure of the, you know, how far we reach and where we reach, so I'll just go ahead and do it anyway. National Weather Service issued a tornado warning effective until 8:45 for Bradley, Cleveland, Drew, and Lincoln County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over weeks That's about 11 miles northwest of Warren, moving east at 45 miles an hour. KG5RON.
Okay, look at it again. It's the couplet right just east of Faith, headed towards Terry and Grady and Tamo. W5RHS.
Skywarn, net up.
KG5RON, W5JDW.
Okay, go ahead, JDW, KG5RON.
Have we had any confirmed tornadoes on the ground yet today?
I haven't seen anything at all on the National Weather Service chat for the storms that are in the Little Rock warning, zone. I couldn't tell you what's going on over in the Memphis radar site. I couldn't tell you there. I hadn't seen anything for us yet.
For the update, W5JDW.
Okay, no problem. KG5RON. Now, Kelly, which storm were you asking about?
Go to your Facebook Messenger. I think you know the picture. It's the one just east of Faith, the couplet just east of Faith, headed towards Tamo. They just issued a new tornado warning that covers Tamo now.
Oh, yeah, copy that. He must have looked down. That's why he's laughing. Anyway, yeah, Kelly, that's the same storm cell that we've been talking about here. Things got at least 1 inch hail. So there you have it. We're going to go check and see what they just buzzed about. They're saying the Jefferson County storm continues to look extremely dangerous in terms of tornado potential. We have a very experienced storm spotter that's going to follow in behind the storm to look for damage. But he reported that the rear flank downdraft is just too wet and it's too dark to visually confirm anything. But they still have a 60-mile-an-hour inflow and persistent cyclonic rotation. So no obvious debris signature, but there you go. They've canceled the tornado warning for Cleveland County, and they're continuing the tornado warning until 8:15 for Arkansas, Jefferson, and Lincoln County. KG5RON.
Be back momentarily. W5RHS.
All right, this is KG5RON. Just information. The Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Cleveland County, and they're continuing the tornado warning effective until 8:15 for Arkansas, Jefferson, and Lincoln County. Severe thunderstorms capable of producing a tornado located near Cottondale. That's 9 miles southeast of Pine Bluff, moving east at 50 miles an hour. And also continuing a severe thunderstorm warning until, 8:15 for Independence, Jackson, and Sharp County.
Skywarn, net up.
Station that's calling didn't catch who you were calling, didn't catch anything. You were kind of in and out of the repeater. Try again.
Number 5.
Okay, I'm not able to pull you out of all the noise there. You're not into the repeater hardly at all. Maybe you can reposition or something to that effect or switch repeaters. Okay, this is KG5RON. Just an update looking at the radar velocities here. That storm down there in Jefferson County is just moving into the Moscow region right now. It's going to be affecting Tamo and Moscow, and then moving on to the north and east. It'll also probably down the line be affecting Biomeda and DeWitt. So just information there, KG5RON. Nothing confirmed on the ground, but there is a tornado warning. Okay, this is KG5RON. The Weather Service has issued a tornado warning effective until 9 o'clock for Arkansas, Deshae, Jefferson, Lincoln, and Monroe counties. 807 radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Linwood. That's 13 miles north of Star City, moving east at 45 miles per hour. KG5RON. This KG5RON, just an update. Looks like the rotation for the Jefferson County storm is in between Tamo and Moscow right now, heading on, let's see, what highway is that? U.S. Highway 65. U.S. Highway 65 tracking off to the north and east. And let's see here, that will probably be affecting Valmeda here and possibly DeWitt if it stays on this same track. It looks like it intersects right through the middle of DeWitt. So we'll have to keep a close watch on this cell. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
All right, this is KG5RON. Just some information. They've issued a tornado warning for northeastern Deshae County, southeastern Monroe County, southeastern Jefferson County, northeastern Lincoln County, and central Arkansas County until 9 o'clock. This tornado warning is until 9 o'clock. They said at 8:07, severe thunderstorm capable of producing the tornado was located over Linwood, 13 miles north of Star City, moving east at 45 miles per hour. And it has a very pronounced hook echo on there. And let's see if the Weather Service is saying anything. Well, they're continuing the tornado warning for Bradley, Cleveland, and Drew and Lincoln counties until 8:45. So there you go. Like I said, that does have a very pronounced hook echo on it right now. And it appears to be moving in between Tamo, T-A-M-O, might be Tamo and Moscow on U.S. Highway 65 there. So it's tracking off to the north and east, and it'll be affecting possibly Valmeda out there, and also DeWitt down the line. KG5RON, and by the way, the folks in DeWitt, you are in this tornado warning. KG5RON. Okay, KG5RON, we have a severe thunderstorm warning effective until 8:45 for Independence, Jackson, Lawrence, and Randolph counties. KG5RON. W5RHS, KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
No contact, KG5RON monitoring. This KG5RON, just information on the location of the rotation there in Jefferson County. Right now, the rotation is just to the east of Moscow, and it appears to be in between State Highway 276 and U.S. Highway 65. So in between U.S. Highway 65 and 276 State Highway, just east of Moscow is where this rotation is, and it hasn't gotten any weaker. It's showing up quite well on radar now. We're not saying it's on the ground, but there is a tornado warning, and they've been talking about this storm for quite some time. So it is tracking off to the east and the northeast, but slightly more to the east. So it's turning to the right, the storm is, and a lot of these supercells tend to do that. And if it does, it still appears to be heading up towards the Valmeda area. Let's see what we had just had come in. They're still continuing the tornado warning for Arkansas, Deshae, Jefferson, and Lincoln counties till 9 o'clock. Thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Woodville, 18 miles to the, 18 miles northeast of Star City, moving northeast at 35. Okay, they're saying now the storm I was telling you about a little bit earlier, just a few moments ago, in Jefferson County, they said the tornado-warned storm along the the Lincoln and Jefferson County border has a 95-knot gate-to-gate rotation. So that's basically 95 knots going into and around this rotation. There's still no CC drop correlated with the rotation. That's the correlation coefficient. So they can radar confirm it, if they had that, but it hadn't had one, so they're not sure. So they said it is an incredibly dangerous storm, possibly producing a strong tornado. They don't know if it is or not. They just don't have any confirmation that the rotation is actually on the ground. So they're not sure. But the way it looks on radar, and I've been harping on this most of the the evening here about that one cell there in Jefferson County, not far from Grady, Arkansas. So it's heading up toward the Biomeda area and Des Arc and everything. So we'll have to keep a close watch on it. So I would say treat it as though it is a tornado on the warning. Okay, KG5RON, just trying to keep you updated on the tornadic cell that's in the extreme southeastern part of Jefferson County, in the Jefferson County Peninsula, if you will. It appears this thing is heading straight up for the Biomeda area. So I would just wanted to give everybody up in Biomeda area there, and also in DeWitt heads up, because it's tracking it's tracking northeast, but it's actually east-northeast, so it's a little bit more east than it has been. So it's tracking on up slowly to the north-northeast, or east-northeast, I should say, heading within, the next, 10-15 minutes into the Biomeda area, and then about 10 minutes after that into the DeWitt area. DeWitt, Biomeda, Van, and St. Charles, all the little towns there are all in this tornado warning. KG5RON. This KG5RON, they're continuing the tornado warning until 9 o'clock for Arkansas, Deshae, Jefferson, and Lincoln and Monroe counties. At 8:26, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over Langford. That's 21 miles north of Dumas, moving east at 45 miles an hour. And they say this storm's continuing to show a persistent low-level rotation, but it has not tightened up any at this time. But it's showing the same rotation, so it's still there. Hopefully, with the sun down, we'll lose some of this energy that's in the atmosphere, and hopefully they'll die back here anyway. They'll be affecting, the DeWitt area here very soon, and also Biomeda, and further on up into the north and eastern part of the state, or southeastern part of the state. So it appears most of the heavy storms are out of the Saline, Pulaski, and Hot Spring County line. Have a severe thunderstorm down in Columbia County, just north of Magnolia, and in the two tornado-warned storm cells that we've been talking about in Jefferson, extreme southeastern Jefferson County, and another tornado warning down around Cornersville and Rye, down in Cleveland, and moving into Lincoln County at this time. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
This KG5RON. Just information on the tornado-warned cell that's moving into the Biomeda area. It's within, say, 4 or 5 miles. The rotation is from Biomeda, tracking to the north or east and northeast, and DeWitt will be almost directly in the path of this rotation. Now, the Weather Service has talked about the low-level rotation associated with that storm heading into DeWitt. It's weakened a little bit, but it's still a very dangerous storm capable of producing a tornado at any time. KG5RON. All right, this is KG5RON, just information on the location of that tornadic storm that's moving into the Biomeda area. It's pretty much near the intersection of State Highway 11 and State Highway 276 in the southwestern, just southwest of Biomeda. So it'll be affecting you within the next, say, 5 minutes. So if you're listening in, just to be on the safe side, go ahead and implement your storm directions, what you need to do, and you get to your storm cellar and the such, just in case. And DeWitt, you're next in line in the next, say, 5 or 10 minutes. So I would go ahead and head that way, too. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Station, be advised, there was a station that was keyed up, dead keyed. Don't know if you were sitting on your microphone, but we do have severe tornadic weather in the state, so please make sure that you're not sitting on your microphone. Thank you, KG5RON. This is KG5RON, just information that tornado warning for Lincoln County, they've got a tightening up signature on radar there just to the south and east of Cornerville, so we'll have to keep a close watch on that. They're about halfway through the warning right now. It's in the middle of the polygon. Also, the rotation up around is moving just to the east, a little bit east, maybe a mile or two east of Biomeda, and making a beeline, center line straight for DeWitt. So that's information there. KG5RON. Okay, KG5RON information. The Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Jefferson and Lincoln County. They've continued the tornado warning until 9 o'clock for Arkansas, Deshay, and Monroe County. 837 radar indicates severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 7 miles southwest of DeWitt. That's 19 miles west of White River National Wildlife Refuge, and it's moving east at 50. They've also canceled the tornado warning for Cleveland County. They're continuing the tornado warning until 8:45 for Drew and Lincoln County. Thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Plantersville, 8 miles south of Star City, moving east at 50. KG5RON.
KG5RON, W5RHS.
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, go ahead, Kelly.
You've been keeping up with the chat about that one coming into Washita County?
I've been looking at the one in Arkansas County and also that one down in Lincoln County.
Oh, I was talking about on the chat itself. I just heard the tornado alerts go off on the chat just now, too.
No, copy that. Well, they've got a tornado warning effective until 9:30 for Arkansas, Deshay, Drew, and Lincoln County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing tornado located near Cane Creek State Park, 8 miles southeast of Star City, moving east at 50.
And the sentence underneath that says that is the gate-to-gate shear looks like it's increasing again.
Yeah, copy that. It's not far from Tyro, Arkansas, Tyro, and stretching it out, this will include Gould and Dumas and Yankopin, way out there in the eastern part there. But yeah, they're all under the warning.
You all right? You sound like you need to drink a pot of coffee.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of quietening down. I haven't had a chance to eat or get something to drink. And Debbie's gone. Gone to a birthday party. I figured I'd better stay here, you know, with the weather acting ignorant. Boy, that one up there moving into DeWitt sure looks nasty. Have you seen that thing lately?
I'm looking at it right now. And the one underneath it looks almost as bad. One of those, believe it or not, is the storm that was around Gurdon. Remember they had some broad rotation? It tracked all the way across the state when it got over in eastern, around Pine Bluff. That's when it became tornadic. But one of those two is the one that was around Gurdon.
KG5RON. Yeah, that's the Arkansas County storm, one moving into DeWitt. I was watching it as it came through. It's also the one that went just south of Pine Bluff and everything. So, yeah, it's been showing a marker as it come through, my goodness, doggone Clark County, Dallas County, you know, a tiny portion of Grant County, and then into, Jefferson County, and it's still showing up, you know, so... But the one down there just south of Star City in Lincoln County is getting a little bit tighter, too.
Believe it or not, when it was when the warning was for Grant County, that my tornado detector was going off and saying tornado risk.
Yes, sir, copy that. Well, that's that storm that came through, and the one that's over there now in Arkansas County went through the Biomeda area. Now it's moving, well, hate to say it, but it's on or real doggone close to DeWitt right now. It just updated, so it appears it's right there in the, it looks like it's right on DeWitt.
Just weird that two of them tornadic cells side by side, and no damage pickup, you know, on the radar, or nor damage reports coming in. As stout as those things are, it's amazing. A miracle almost if they hadn't hit the ground.
Yeah, copy that. It evidently, you've got to realize at night it's very hard to see any damage. So we might have to wait to the first light of day before we find out if there is any damage or anything to that effect, because it's hard to spot at night.
Skywarn, net up.
We got around here, it's thundering again.
Okay, let me get over here on the base velocities and see what we got going on. Okay, well, with nothing really. We've got a few thunder showers in the southeastern part of Hot Spring County, in the southern and, southeastern part of Grant County. I don't see anything. You might be hearing some rumbling from around Redfield, but that's just a little thunder shower.
Believe it or not, I've actually seen the thunder, lightning, and it actually not show up on a GR level 3 for some reason.
Well, that can happen, on the tiny little thunder shower builds up, one of those hit and miss, afternoon heating thunder showers. They call them diurnal. They come in during the day, nocturnals at night and diurnals during the day. So it happens. By the way, they're canceling the tornado warning for Deshay County and continuing the tornado warning until 9 o'clock for Arkansas and Monroe County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over DeWitt or 15 miles west of the White River National Wildlife Refuge, moving northeast at 40. Okay, information, Kelly. It looks like that tornadic signature is on State Highway 1 and also at the intersection of Grandview Avenue in South DeWitt. That's where it looks like it's located at. There's a 100-knot gate-to-gate shear signature just south of DeWitt. Again, they can't confirm any debris on radar, but this is an incredibly well-structured storm and intense circulation. There is very likely a tornado near or just south of DeWitt at this time. They've issued a tornado warning effective until 9:30 for Arkansas and Monroe County. And for that thunderstorm there, the tornado located near DeWitt, moving to the northeast at 35 miles an hour. And let's see here. Okay. Well, all right. I can't, confirm or deny that report from somebody in school down in around DeWitt, so I won't put it out there. But they say that they've had confirmation of some damage, but I'm not going to go with that.
Well, you click on it and it plays the video. 75 RHS.
Yeah, copy that. I wasn't sure if I was going to click on that link or not, because they're not a certified storm spotter, that says academia, which means somebody is in school. Okay, now this is not confirmed. They're saying it's a preliminary spotter report from somebody down in DeWitt, and they're saying the spotter is 3 miles south of DeWitt, and they're saying large tornado crossed at this location. Many power flashes noted, so we've got something on the ground. So it's supposedly from a storm spotter 3 miles south of DeWitt. A large tornado crossed at that location. So we'll just stand by and check on that. KG5RON.
Skywarn, net up.
Okay, KG5RON, Weather Service has just put something out there saying a large, dangerous tornado is confirmed south of DeWitt moving east. If you're anywhere near that storm, they're asking everybody to take cover immediately. And let's see, they've got evidently power lines down on Highway 165, numerous power flashes with that tornado about 5 minutes ago, as it was west of 165, but as usual, it became rain wrapped, so we need to keep a close watch on this. If you are out chasing this at night, just keep that in mind. Also, just information, the storm down in Lincoln County is getting its act together. It's got 2.5-inch hail right now just north and east of Cairo. Plus that tornadic couplet is still there, and it seems to be getting a little bit tighter, tracking on off. It'll probably cross what highway is this? It will cross US 65 south of Gould, in between Dumas and Gould, it looks like. KG5RON. Okay, the National Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Drew County. They're continuing the tornado warning until 9:30 for Arkansas, Deshay, and Lincoln County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Mills, which is 9 miles west of Dumas, moving east at 40. KG5RON.
Your Honor, this is the southernmost storm reflectivity 0.9 degrees, 75 RHS.
Skywarn, net up.
Sorry, Kelly, I keyed up at the same time you did. What'd you say?
Hey, look at the southernmost storm reflectivity on 0.9 degree tilt.
Yeah, copy that. That's that rotation that I've been keeping an eye on. It'll probably come pretty doggone close to Dumas there. If not in Dumas, it'll be just a little bit north and west of Dumas, probably between Gould and Dumas. But yeah, definitely rotating in that storm for sure. I don't see anything back to our west or northwest or anything to that effect. Most of the heavy stuff is down in Calhoun County and Ouachita County and over in Arkansas and Lincoln County.
Yeah, down there in Camden. Yeah, that's a very pronounced hook. I will let you know that there's over 100 people listening to the broadcast feed.
KG5RON. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, we pinned it on the top of the weather page here in the Saline County area so they could listen to us. They're looking at another 100-knot gate-to-gate shear signature located on the southeastern Lincoln County storm. It's a potential storm, strong tornado near Mills, and they're saying it's on track to pass just north of Dumas. So if you're near that dangerous storm, take cover immediately. And that's the one we were just talking about down there close to Dumas.
Yeah, that's that area of circulation and that hook that I was talking to you about. W5RHS.
Yeah, copy that. As of right now, with me looking at that and looking on the storm radio velocities and the such, to me it appears that one is the more organized storm right now. Let's see, where we at? Okay, it's on the Lincoln Deshay County line right now, just due south of Gould and northwest of Dumas. And it will cross, looks like right between Gould and Dumas. So if anybody's out there on U.S. Highway 65 heading south or out of Gould or north out of Dumas, you need to pull over somewhere.
Tornado debris signature just east of Highway 183, I believe it was. That other storm is knocking on the door.
Okay, Highway 183, which one is that, the Arkansas County or Lincoln County?
It's the southernmost one.
Okay, I hadn't had a chance to look. They are continuing that tornado warning until 9:30 for folks that are, let's see here, tornado warning for Arkansas and Monroe County. At 9 o'clock, confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado located 7 miles east of DeWitt, 9 miles northwest of the White River National Wildlife Refuge, moving east at 30. And they're saying circulation timing in Phillips County is about 15 minutes. It's going to be passing just, looks like just north of Dumas. So they're saying probably 15 minutes. And that's pretty liberal there. I would say, a little bit less than that. So they need to get busy and figure out where they need to go for storms.
Skywarn, net up.
W5RHS, KG5RON.
Hey, go ahead.
Yeah, a little bit earlier, Josh was trying to put the rest of the network up on the Skywarn, and he tried to tone it up, but it wouldn't work. I just didn't know if there was anything that you wanted to do, or you could tell him, what might have happened. I don't know. When he was doing the DTMF tones, he keyed up, and I heard the first tone. It sounded like it didn't go through. Now, I don't know.
I really don't know. I don't know if it's something on his keypad or if it's something up on the controller itself. Yeah, I heard that. W5RHS.
Okay, I just thought I'd mention it. I just thought of it again. Let's see, Weather Service is continuing the severe thunderstorm warning until 9:15 for Calhoun and Ouachita County. KG5RON. Wait a minute. Let's see. They got reports of, Highway 165 and Highway 276, 152, south of DeWitt. They're saying power lines down and metal buildings destroyed. Looks like farm equipment and storage. So there you go. and they're saying that radar's continuing to show an intense 80-knot gate-to-gate circulation just north of Dumas. Anybody near that storm needs to take cover immediately. While we can't see debris on radar, it's possible there is a strong rain-wrapped tornado in that storm. So that's just north of Dumas. So please take shelter. Okay, KG5RON, that for information. Just north of Dumas is where this couplet is that we're looking at for this tornado warning down there. In fact, it looks like it's just very, very close to a little community called Mitchellville. Mitchellville is where it's close to. It appears it has already crossed over US 65 down there. So the next city in line will be further on up the line, maybe Snow Lake and Lundell and that such, and that'll be out of our region. We won't be able to reach over in that way, in that direction. So it'll be crossing on over here pretty quick. W5RHS, KG5RON. Can we tell what repeater that dead key is?
Skywarn, net up.
I can get an idea when the courtesy beep fires, I think. But never fear, you're overpowering it.
Oh, I wasn't concerned about not being able to get over the dead key. I was just worried about folks that might be on their end that might need to hear a warning, but somebody's sitting on their microphone. In fact, they've been sitting on it for quite a while, off and on through the afternoon and evening. So you would think eventually they'd realize, hey, there's weather coming in. I was going to ask you, Kelly, most of the severe weather is now over in the eastern part of the state. I thought maybe you might want to go ahead and maybe drop us out of, the Skywarn mode here in the central on the 120 there and see if anybody wants to get on there and maybe do some talking for once besides me.
We were definitely wanting, reports from anybody, but, hang on.
They've issued a severe thunderstorm warning effective till 10:15 for Bradley, Calhoun, and Ouachita counties, and they're continuing the tornado warning for Arkansas, Deshay, and Lincoln County till 9:30. And that severe thunderstorm capable of a tornado is located near Mitchellville, near Dumas, moving east at 50.
Ron, that was an interesting last message from NWS.
Yeah, copy that. They were asking about Elaine up in that area over in Phillips County. There is a strong circulation moving into that area, and it'll move in between, those towns, Elaine and that area. And it's on track to move maybe just south of Connell's Point and move towards Lakeview. They said the low-level rotation on that storm had weakened, but it just now strengthened back up to 80-knot rotation just southeast of St. Charles.
I should have been looking at this through Analyst.
Yeah, copy that. I would have, but, I had to reload my computer a while back, and I lost that program. I've got the GR Level 3, but I don't have Analyst. What you can do on Analyst, you can take a slash through, on the, either on the base reflectivity or the base velocities or something. You can take a slash through that storm in that area where the rotation is, and you might can maybe see something, but it's, it's getting on out there. It's over pretty much in the Memphis region now, so they might be taking that warning over.
Skywarn, net up.
Yeah, the reason I have it is because it's so far away from the Little Rock radar, and I don't know of a really strong radar. Memphis is not that strong. The ones in there seem like get another one that's as strong as the Little Rock one down around in Mississippi somewhere.
You know, I could think of quite a few places around, Helena, West Helena, or even out there in the Marvel area on the way to Helena, West Helena.
I think Little Rock, Fort Smith, and Shreveport are some of the strongest ones, it seems like.
Yeah, copy that. It's kind of hard when you get a radar site close to a big city like Memphis or something, because on the low level, the half a degree or, the 1.5 degree sweep, you might be hitting buildings.
You're definitely right there. Is it going to do anything the rest of the night here, or are we done? Like when the front itself comes through, is there going to be another wave of rain or storms, or what?
Okay, I was just reading up on that there. Yeah. Tornado south that was reported 3 miles south of DeWitt. Large tornado, and they streamed it on Facebook, and it got rain wrapped, and that's what I was afraid of. When these things get wrapped in rain, you don't know what's on you till it's on you. Anyways, what did you ask me there, Kelly? I got distracted.
Well, what I asked you was, when the front itself comes through after a while, is it going to be another round of storms or rain or anything?
I don't think so. I think the air is rain cooled now. I really do. The reason we get in the storms down in the south and the eastern part of the state is because of that warm front that's kind of come through the other day as a cold front, and then it kind of stalled out, and now it's drifted back up to the north. And all along those storms, that's pretty much where the warm front is laying. So it's south of the Benton Little Rock area, and I just don't see it happening. I think the atmosphere has become a little bit stable here in our area here. Now we do have some thunder showers up just north of Malvern right now that'll move into Haskell and Benton, but nothing as of right now that's severe in our general vicinity. Definitely have seen a drop in the size of hail in these storms. At times they've been up to 3.5 inch hail with those two tornadic storms, and now it's down to 1 inch and 1.25 inch. So at least we've got a drop down in the size of hail. And I've also noticed that the tornadic signature, or the tornado warning east of DeWitt, up around the St. Charles area and everything, they have not extended that tornado warning. However, they have put out a severe thunderstorm warning for Phillips and a couple of counties over in Mississippi. So maybe it's losing some of its integrity there, if you will. The one down north of Dumas, though, still looks pretty doggone strong.
Skywarn, net up.
Okay, the Weather Service has canceled the tornado warning for Arkansas and Monroe counties, which is a good thing. They are continuing the tornado warning until 9:30 for Arkansas, Deshay, and Lincoln counties. That's until 9:30, tornado warning. Severe thunderstorm capable of putting a tornado out located near Watson, 9 miles northeast of Dumas, moving east at 45.
I'm going to take us out of Skywarn mode here in just a second. I just wonder when the circulation crosses over Arkansas River in that swampy, real humid area, if it'll pick up any strength.
Oh, I probably wouldn't doubt it. Once you get over into that available cape, basically the precipitation and the moisture available for tornadic, circulations and the such, it's over in the eastern extreme eastern part of the state and over in West Mississippi and up into Tennessee and then probably Alabama too. So I would say that they could continue being strong since they're driven by a cold front that's moving into the region, into the state now. So I would say that there's a good chance they could fire up, because you got a little bit more juicy air over there. You got 70, well, at the time, an hour ago, you had like 73, 74 degree dew points over there. So that makes a big difference.
I'm going to drop the repeater out of Skywarn mode. We can still talk about this. You can still read stuff if you wish. But change the courtesy tones. W5RHS. On the controller.
Acknowledge net is over. Remote link off.
W5RHS.
UHF link on.
And
WX radio monitor on.
okay. W5RHS.
Okay, and I'm going to have to take a break here pretty quick and get me something to eat. I haven't eaten most of the afternoon or evening, been on here. Nobody else is here but me.
Go in there and drink about a pot and a half of coffee afterwards or something.
Well, to be honest with you, Kelly, being in a wheelchair, if you have to go, after you drink a lot of fluids, guess what? You got to go into the other room. And it takes a little bit of while to get, what I'm saying. It takes me a little time, so I try not to load up on coffee at night.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
KG5RON, they're still saying there's a strong rotation associated with the thunderstorm that's moving east of Pendleton toward the White River National Wildlife Refuge. They say if you're anywhere near that area, please take cover immediately.
Is there anything over there besides alligators?
Yes, a very heavy thunderstorm with tornadic activity. And that is let's look here, that is the only tornado warning that we have in the state at this time. And let's see what they just said. They canceled the tornado warning for Lincoln County. They're continuing the tornado warning till 9:30 for Arkansas and Deshay County. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located near Truston Holder Wildlife Management Area, 15 miles north of Rower, ROHWER, moving east at 4-5.
Yeah, that storm's moving into a place where there's lots of wildlife and alligators and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, copy that. It'll cross over pretty near Snow Lake. It'll cross over into, Tennessee, I believe. It'll be, I don't know exactly here. No, it's not going to be Tennessee. It'll be over in Mississippi. And due east of this thunderstorm, this tornadic storm, once it gets into Mississippi, it's near Duncan and a little town called Alligator.
What'd I tell you?
Yeah, copy that. Well, if you can sit here for a little bit, let me take a bit of a break. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat and start getting myself ready to head to the bed here real soon.
Okay. I'll be monitoring W5RHS.
KG5RON, and I'll be back here in just a few moments there. I'll read this other warning here come out. They're saying the National Weather Service Memphis went ahead with a severe thunderstorm warning in place of that tornado warning because that circulation over there in Arkansas and Monroe counties is weakened quite a bit. Now, the storm is still capable of producing damaging winds and large hail, but the tornado threat has gone down considerably. So I'll be clear, and KG5 RON, and I'll be back on here in a little bit.